Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Dark Souls, the informative playthrough. I'm sorry I could not welcome you in a more suitable place than this. This is a pretty nasty place we're in, so how about we get out of here, huh? Yep. Today we're gonna do the Four Kings. Yeah, I decided that I'm gonna do the Four Kings. I don't normally do them second, but in this case, I think it's going to work out better for us if we do. So, who are the Four Kings? They're the next boss that we have to defeat in order to get another Lord Soul. And interestingly enough, they can be found right down here. Yep, we're finally going to that old ghost city, New Londo. And the Four Kings themselves, they can be pretty difficult. But really, the challenge of this whole part of the game, this section, is the fact that there are no bonfires to be found whatsoever in New Londo. There's no way to get any bonfire that can be found down there. So that means that every time we die, we have to restart all the way from the last bonfire, the nearest bonfire, which is this, in the Firelink Shrine. Thankfully, that's not as bad as it could have been, I suppose, but it's still pretty damn far away. I don't have Firekeeper's Soul, right? I feel like I'm due for another Firekeeper's Soul. It's been too long since the last one. I mean, I know where to find at least 2 of them. So, alright. Maybe we'll do it in the next episode, when we go around killing some people that we never thought we would kill, but, you know, you have to. Okay, so New Londo. What's the deal with New Londo? Oh, okay, the deal with New Londo is that it's a proper ghost city, and so it is filled with ghosts. And you cannot hit ghosts normally. If you just try and swing at them, your attacks will just go through them and do absolutely no damage, while they, of course, are able to wreck you if they want. But that's not the end of the world, because there is one way we can hit ghosts, and that is to be cursed. Basically, if you are cursed, then you get the ability to hit ghosts. Now, you might say it might not be worth it to curse ourselves, and you would be absolutely right, because we don't have to. Turns out there's an item that we picked up way back at the beginning of the game, like way back at the beginning of the game, that is called a transient curse, which, as you guess it, gives us the effect of curse at being able to hit the ghosts without actually being cursed. I believe the effect lasts for about 9 minutes or so, I think it was. But it's more than enough to go through the area, and and even if we run out, we have ways to pick up more. Like, there you go. Like the ghosts themselves will drop more transient curses. So don't worry. Don't feel too time pressured in this area. So what we're gonna do is that there's 2 parts to this area. First, we want to lower the water. As you can see, the whole city is flooded. So we need to lower the water level in order for us to access the deeper parts of the ruins, because that's the way that we go to the boss fight. Basically, down at the bottom of New Londo lies a very bad place called the Abyss, which is basically just a apparently infinite black void that exists below these ruins, and which evil malevolence spreads out like a plague. And in the story, you learn that Gwyn, or I think it was Gwyn. Oh yeah, these ghosts can actually go through walls. They will follow you through walls, through ceilings, through floors, anywhere. They don't care at all about terrain. So just be mindful of that. There's another type of enemy here. It's rarer. It's another ghost type, but it's a banshee. And you can see why that's a banshee. Yeah, she screams. I don't think I've ever let her do her attack. I don't actually know what she does, because I always kill her before she's able to do it. So I recommend you also don't take that risk. Okay, then we go through here. There's an item here. There's another item down there if you wanted to go down, and maybe we do. Let's try and be completionist about this. Oh, I think this is a kick ladder situation. Oh, we're just gonna kill this ghost. I just want to see where it leads, just for our own curiosity. I think there's another item here. No, there's not another item here. Although maybe if I run and jump there, I could make it. No, I don't think so. Okay, no, this is right now not useful to us, this path, but it might become useful after we have drained the water. Okay, so with that mystery solved, we are going up now. So yeah, in order for any mortal, or I'm immortal, right? I'm undead. I don't know if I'm still considered a mortal. Anyway, for any person to be able to go to the abyss, they need a special ring. That's the ring that we got from the wolf, Sif. That's the Covenant of Artorias, I think it's called. And so for the duration of that fight, we will have to, unequip our Havel ring, which is a bloody shame, since it's the ring that allows us to be this well equipped in the first place. And there's no two ways around it. We'll have to fight that boss with our regular old equipment load, and that will most likely mean that I'll have to either switch my armor set or just, deal with it. And in the end, I think I'd rather switch my armor set. Honestly, I'm not gonna feel too comfortable not having stamina in that fight. This is actually something that you have to do, so don't think this is just me just kind of wandering around finding people.
I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
That's the key we want. You can also kill him to get it if you are heartless.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals.
Mortals, yeah, I knew it.
Long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
That's what he means with the ring. You can also speak to him. I think he sells you transient curses, so in case you run out. So yeah, with that key we can open the seal that'll allow us to drain all of the water. And I think our curse has run out, so man, these ghosts, they have no respect. Don't underestimate the ghosts, by the way. When they gang up on you, they can kill you surprisingly fast if you're not on your toes. And they can come from anywhere, like just there. I mean, I had no idea there was a fucking ghost there. How could I? How could I have known? I'd known. There's an item here that we can get. It's a green titanite shard. It's not gonna be useful, anymore. There's a ghost on the other side, but we can kind of clip through make our heartbucks clip through the wall and kill it. There's something here. Is it? Yeah. There's also an ember in these ruins, an ember like for the blacksmith, and I think it's a really useful one actually. I would very much like to show you where it is. The thing is that I don't actually know myself where it is exactly. I would have to look around and see if I can find it. But in any case, we're gonna try. It might take some wandering about. Oh yeah, that's another rare ring of sacrifice. This is the ring that I would have gotten anyway when I played this game, regardless. But since I managed to nab one not too long ago, then I won't be needing it. The extra copy anyway. I'm gonna recover my health because I'm feeling mighty reckless just going around with low health. So yeah, just here is the key to the seal. And we need to use the key that guy gave us. Yeah, key to the seal. And push this lever. And just like that, the abyss is open. You can go through there, by the way, once the water drains, and that's the Valley of Drakes. An area we have not been in at all, actually. Maybe I should take the time to go around that place, because I haven't really shown it to you. And if I don't do it now, I don't know when I'll be able to. So yeah, it might be worth it to take that little detour. There's a bonfire very near. So I mean, in the Valley of Drakes, sort of near to the Valley of Drakes. Even though I don't think I would take it anyway. I might do all that business separately. Depends on how I gauge the situation to be. Like that, those are the eponymous drakes. And let's see if we can lure one of these to fight with us, just to see. Oh, okay. These are dark raids. They are bad news. They are not too hard to take on. Like their moves aren't especially crazy, but they pack a lot of. They do a lot of damage if they manage to hit you. Okay, the Drake is kind of on the border of. Obviously, that lightning attack you want to dodge. You don't want to get hit by it in any capacity. And these dragons have a penchant for jumping. Yeah, what the hell is it doing? Doesn't really like to go in. Okay, we're gonna take this chance. Oh, motherfucker. Stay still. Okay. So these pack a punch, actually. I'd have to defeat a lot of them. But, hey. Come at me now. Come at me. Okay, he's gonna do a little flyby. And you can stagger them, which is a nice thing. Okay, we're no longer afraid of you. Oh, I should have. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that hurts, doesn't it? And why not? Let's climb up these stairs so I can show you where this item is. So this is a ring that's called the Red Tearstone Ring that we are not gonna use, but I thought you might want to know where it is, since it's a very useful item for certain kinds of speedruns of the game. Basically what it does is it increases your strength dramatically when you are low health. And normally you don't want to be low health in this game, obviously. But if you're speedrunning the game at a really high level, then it's a very neat ring to have, because it just speeds up it just speeds up everything you do. Hitting harder means you finish bosses that much faster. So speedrunners like to go for it. We are not at that level by any sort of metric. But like I said, I thought it would be neat for me to show you where that was. So we killed almost all of them. We have to kill 2 more. But we're not having that much trouble, so this is a brigand set. You must have guessed that I'm not gonna use that. Obviously. Okay, that stagger. Yep. He behaved. He was an easy one. There's another one that can be a little tricky, since I'm gonna be fighting it in a very confined place. The only reason we're doing this, by the way, is that there's a poison dragon I want to kill. Just cause. Basically, we don't have to, but why not? I was afraid this was gonna be a short episode if I only did the 4 kings, but here you go. Now this guy isn't behaving like I'd want him to. Yeah, I was a fool. I was an idiot there. I lost 30,000 souls and I'm sad. There's nothing to say there. I mean, I just screwed up. Yikes. I'm pretty far away. Now I'm gonna have to go all the way there to get my souls. Imagine that. That's gonna be a challenge. Although, no. No, it's not. I can get at the Valley of Tricks from the other side, and maybe that's better in the long run. Yeah, let's do this. If only to spice things up a little bit. I don't want to go all that route again, so trust me, we're gonna make the best out of this. Don't we always? Don't we always? Okay, here's the elevator coming. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that little shortcut that I talked about briefly at the start of the game. The one that would take you directly to Quelaag and Blighttown just from the get-go. That you need the master key for. We're gonna do that because that takes us exactly where we want to go in the Valley of Drakes. Well, the only the only dangerous part of this plan is that in order for me to get my souls, I'm gonna have to defeat that poison dragon without him killing me, which may be a little harder than it sounds. Actually, he's not a boss you want to mess with in general. Like he's not at all. He's not free, is what I'm saying. But if we're careful, I'm sure we can manage. The dangerous part is that he's not as predictable as the other poison dragon we killed back at the Painted World. He can be a little more hard to gauge as a, you know, as an enemy. So let's see if we do well here. Like that swipe is pretty brutal. And then he does his poison attack. And the thing is that as soon as that poison attack ends, I can go and try and hit him with. Yeah, this is going to be my strategy. Shit. And yeah, me being dangerously close to the edge there makes me think I should not be doing running attacks. Man, that's almost 30,000 souls down the drain. The danger is I don't want him to swipe his claw at me. So I'm going to play it as close to the gauntlet as possible. Like if I get a little toxic damage, it's not as bad as getting a full claw to the face. Okay, we're doing pretty well. One more hit should do it. There you go. Okay. We don't really need that sword. We don't really need that shield, although it's a cool shield. Okay, there's our souls. You can see them shining. This is a green thing. So we only have to kill that dragon that killed us, and then we'll be home free. And then actually maybe I can cross that bridge and just get to where we are. Fuck it, I'll kill those dragons again. Maybe I could just run past this one. In fact, that's what I'll do. Why complicate things, right? Okay, block that, and then just run past him. Just get the souls. There you go. Man, that's a lot of souls. I'm glad I was able to recover them. Okay, I'm not gonna let myself be caught near the edge. And then we just kill these four. And we can pretend that all this business never happened. Shit, no. I'm not gonna let myself die here again. No. I'm gonna recover my health right now. Okay, that was close. Man, these fights are a lot closer than I would like. I'm gotta admit that I was scared there, but yikes. Okay. Next one. Only 3 more to go. Let's try and be more careful with this one. Okay. And then one more hit to stagger it. And that's it. If I can do that reliably, then I should have no problem. Okay, next. It's this one to the right, right? Okay, yeah, let's put my shield up. Okay, no, I attracted the second one as well. That's bad news. Yeah, if I can get that one to back off, that would be great. Okay, no. Stagger. Okay, he did the smart thing and jumped backwards. uh, we were lucky there. He decided to return to its like home position instead of attacking me, and that gave me the leeway to hit him once. Okay, the other one is already on, so let's just start hitting him. Okay, stagger. There you go. Woof! I did it. I managed to save ourselves from that predicament. Now there's another dark wraith around here, right? The guy that came up and attacked me last time. There's a dark wraith, so I better take care. Okay, here it is. The good thing is that you can backstab these guys. Yeah, remember backstabbing? It's kind of been a long time since we were able to do that to an enemy. Yeah. So we're gonna tackle the rest of the ruins properly now. Man, I don't think we're gonna be getting that ember though. Although, you know, never say never, but I don't see it being very likely now. It's so good that I can kill these guys in a single backstab. Normally they take more punishment than that, so be sure to have a weapon like mine, or else you might find yourself having a harder time in this area. Okay, there's a kind of a pulsating mass of some sort of evil thing in there, and it's pretty damn dangerous. So be careful. It produces those little exploding head thingies, and it also shoots spears, and it does some other things that you don't want to hit. You don't want this guy to hit you no matter what. He's got a lot of HP, so just play it cool until you are able to kill it. And there's another one of these guys here. We're gonna take our time to try and backstab him. Okay, that didn't work. Doesn't matter. Those guys can also backstab you if I'm not mistaken, so don't let them sneak up on you, and they'll do that. They're sneaky motherfuckers, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm convinced that maybe we can find the ember if you just fuck about, so I'm gonna try and do just that. The ember should be in a treasure chest, actually. I don't think I would be able to find it just lying there. It's pretty dark in here, but our lantern doesn't really do anything, so just bear with it. Is there something here? Seems like there might be. No. There's something down there though. I saw something moving. Well, anyway. I remember where we came from, so that's the thing. Don't get lost. Try to keep a sense of your surroundings and where you've come from so that you don't get lost. I believe this is the ember. I believe this is it. Is this it? Yes, this is the very large ember. This is the ember that you use to level up your weapons and armor past level 10 all the way to level 15. It's a really important thing to have if you are planning to use any of those any of the weapons that are applicable to that. It's my understanding that there's plenty of weapons that are stronger than the thing I'm wielding that can only get to that level once you level the plus 15. Use the plus 15 feature anyway. So this is where we came from. We're gonna go down these steps, and he was waiting for us. See how much damage that did? I'm wearing a really heavy set of armor, and it still did a lot of damage. And it was just like a regular swing of his sword, nothing too special. So yeah, don't get cocky with these guys. Backstab him always if you can. And we go this way now and get our feet wet. Okay. There you go. And actually, that little spell that they cast, like the magic shield that they put on, that's the thing you can also do if you find the scroll. I'm not sure where it is, so I think those guys can drop it. Actually, if you kill enough of them, it might drop. Though don't quote me on that. There's a few more of those here, and they're also like that monstrosity again. But let's try and lure these guys first, because we don't want a lot of trouble. Okay, we don't want to get hit by the... Oh, and there's a motherfucking ghost here. We don't have the curse active right now, so it's going to be annoying to put it on just for one ghost. We almost got hit there. And he kicked, the fool. He shouldn't have kicked. Okay, we're gonna put this on just in case. We're confident that we can probably defeat the boss without dying. So let's just... And with this amount of Estus on us... Motherfucker. Made me waste a transient curse on you. Oh, there's another one. Might as well. Let that thing explode. There's another Dark Wraith here. I'm sure of it. I'm not gonna let my guard down. Okay. I think there is one of those guys, but I think he's farther ahead now. No. No, alright. Okay, so this is the place. This is where we fight the four kings. This is the gateway into the abyss. And you just go down these stairs. But before we do it, we are going to equip ourselves, because we need to put on the Covenant of Artorias. Otherwise, if you try to go to the abyss without the ring, you just die. Nothing to it. Which means that now we must bring our equipment load level to... I guess it's like 48, yeah, I think it's 48. Which, boy, that means we have to, remove a whole bunch of these. Maybe if we switch to Silver Knight. No, that's still too... But we're not that far off, I suppose, if we were to change this for the Elite Knight. No, that's almost the same. Do I sense footsteps? Somehow I think I can hear footsteps. Okay, let's wear something else here. Man, this is going to be a pretty tough one to do. I'm gonna just wing it here. I don't know. I'm not gonna have any poise for the fight, which is a problem. Like, I'm starting to doubt if this isn't a bad idea. Okay, we can wear leather armor. Sure, hard leather. We have very little poise. This is bad. This is really... okay, no. You know what? I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to wear my armor, because I need the poise. In this fight, the poise is very important in this fight. And I don't want to sacrifice that. There's a lot of times in this fight where you will just have to accept that your blows will trade, and if you want to trade effectively, you need poise. So I'm sorry, we're gonna have to fat roll this one. Yeah, boom. Let's just keep our stamina more in mind than we usually do. Okay, we're all set. It's only a matter of going down the steps until there's no more steps. Eventually the steps run out, and so does the light. Right there, in fact. This is the last of it. So, yeah. Just drop. And we are at the abyss. A lot more minimalistic than you'd expect it to be, right? Okay, so the first thing you want to do once the fight starts is to move the camera around until you find one of the four kings. The difficult thing about this fight is not so much fighting these guys one-on-one, but the fact that they will spawn one after the other. And the timing at which they spawn is not, governed by anything except timer. Like, if you can't kill this first dude before the next one shows up, you'll have to fight two at the same time. That's just how it works. So you want to kill them fast. These guys, you want to kill them as fast as you can, because you don't want to fight more than one of them at once. That's the way you lose this fight, and you lose it badly, by the way. Other than that, this can be a really tough boss, especially on the second playthrough, because there's no good way of defending against these guys. All of their attacks deal magic damage as well as physical, so there's no real good way to block them consistently. And it might be where we get to see a funny effect here that's called the Five Kings, in which, funnily enough, you have 5 different kings appear instead of the eponymous 4. And that's because this fight is over, not necessarily when you kill 4 of these guys, but when you drain that bar down there. And that may not actually happen concurrently. So sometimes you will kill the 4th king and still have a little bit of HP down there left. And then a 5th king will pop, and it'll be and it's really funny. Man, I don't want to die now. We did a whole bunch of shit to make sure our last death was non-eventful. So if we could end this episode on this one live, that would be really great. So we have 1 king to go, or rather maybe 2. And if you stay away from them, they'll also have some long-range magic attacks that they do, such as that thing that is... Yeah, I blocked it. There was little choice in there. Yeah, as long as you have a good shield, a good poise, or whatever, and you keep blocking and recovering health. To me, the most important aspect of this fight is just, being able to out-trade and outlast these guys, even if they hit you or they don't hit you. Like, don't worry, you just have to kill them quickly. And we are now going to kill the 5th king. The 5th of the 4 kings. Yeah. That's awkward. Okay, he's gonna do his little... Yeah. There's not a lot we can do about that. Let's go two-handed. Okay. I'm gonna recover my HP because I'm not going to risk it right now. Okay, there you go. And we didn't actually kill that guy. He still has some HP left, but we drained the bar down there, so that means the fight is over. And with that, we have defeated the 4/5 kings and gain ourselves a bequeath Lord Soul Shard, which is just as good as the regular Lord Soul, so don't worry. There's a bonfire here in the middle of nowhere. And if we wanted to go for the Dark Soul ending, if we had done the things that were required for us to go to that path, here's where the other primordial serpent would show up, Frampt's brother, basically. Yeah, let's repair. So that was it. That was our journey to New Londo and then the Abyss, and also a little bit of the Valley of Drakes, I suppose. This was kind of a weird episode, but I hope you have enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time for even more craziness. Bye-bye.